What's going on, people? Troopztv back again, and obviously it's time for that Crystal Palace preview. But before we get into this vid, I've teamed up with BetBull again for this video. So obviously you don't already know, if you followed my account, then you will be entered for the draw, which will we will be announcing the winner next week. You get £150. So today is your final chance to get into that draw, so make sure you follow me, AFC_troops. Obviously I'm going to go through my quick little accumulator right now that I'm going through on the weekend, and I'm going for, in the Tottenham-Watford match, I'm going to go for a Tottenham win. Man City v Hull, I'm going to go for a City win. Stoke against Liverpool, I'm going to go for a draw because obviously Mane's out. Bournemouth against Chelsea, I'm going to go for a Chelsea win. Sunderland v Man United, I'm going to go for a Man United win. Everton versus Leicester, I'm going to go for an Everton win. And obviously on Monday night, you've got the big boys playing the Arsenal, and I'm going for an Arsenal win. So obviously make sure that you have followed me and you'll be entered into the draw to win 150 quid. Obviously let's get into this preview right now. Obviously it's the Crystal Palace preview, but let's talk a little bit about the game that went down at the Emirates on the weekend, or should I say midweek. Finally got our first win, 3-0. Well-deserved win. Obviously I was a bit harsh on Arsenal Fan TV, but now that I've sat down, watched the game again, I actually think we did pretty well. Like, obviously we started off slow because there's no confidence in the team, but as soon as we got that goal, we took over the game. I have to shout out man like Ozil, he done his job. I just want him to be more consistent with his form. Gabriel, he bossed the defence. He was amazing. He wasn't bandy on ice. He had the right boots on, and he was dealing with the matter correctly. And very proud of the team. Obviously Alexis, you know what, Alexis, he works like a horse, you know what I mean. I think Elneny and Xhaka looked really good in the midfield. I think Elneny complements Xhaka really well. And yeah man, obviously happy with the win, 3-0. Obviously we go to Palace on Monday, big game. Palace, obviously they beat Chelsea on the weekend, but they got smacked up away at Southampton. But Palace are a dangerous team, man, you understand, because they picked up a bit of form, they're fighting for relegation. Sam Allardyce normally puts his stall out in a way that's very difficult to break down, so it's going to be an interesting game. It's going to be a tight game. Hopefully the man them show up and do the job, because the race for fourth is back on now. Obviously with the Liverpool draw and United drawing, it's opened it up for us again, so now we have to capitalise on it, because me personally, like, top four don't really matter to me this season, innit? But if you want to attract the best players for next season, Champions League football does help that, innit? So yeah, let's get into my 11 for this game. Obviously Ospina and Cech are injured. I'm not too sure if Ospina will be back in time, so I'm going to go with Martinez in goal. He didn't really have a lot to do, but when he was called upon, he made a few decent saves. So for me, Martinez starts in goal. The back four now, because obviously Bellerin had a bit of a better game against West Ham. So you know what, I'm going to put him back in for this game. So I'm going to go for right back Hector Bellerin. Centre back pairing of Shkodran Mustafi and Rob Holding, and left back I'm going to put Monreal, because against West Ham I believe Monreal was one of the best players on the pitch as well. I have to shout out Monreal. Since I've been digging him out, he's been stepping up to the plate, so Monreal starts at left back. The midfield pair now, because obviously Ox was on the bench against West Ham. Elneny and Xhaka did actually pretty well in the midfield, but for me, I'm going to go for Mohamed Elneny and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain as the midfield pair. The front four now, because obviously Perez is still out. Walcott did really well against West Ham as well, got a good goal, and I think Welbeck did well as well. I think he should have got a goal, but it was a good save from Randolph. But for me, the front four I'm going to go with is, on the right hand side, Theo Walcott. Left hand side, I'm going to put Danny Welbeck. Number 10 role, I'm going to put Mesut Ozil, and up top, you already know, the big man, the main man, Alexis Blood Clot Sanchez. So that's my 11 for this game. You lot already know. If you think the 11 should be different, put your 11 in the comments below. And like I said, it's going to be a tight game, it's going to be an edgy game, but you know what, I think we're going to get the win in this one again. I think we're going to get back-to-back wins, and I'm going for Crystal Palace 0, Arsenal 2. If you ain't subscribed to Troopztv, make sure you subscribe. It's your boy Troops, and I'm out.